Let us have a case study for commodity Murabaha, assuming that the liquidity requirement is 1 million pesos and the market price of the commodity paid by the Islamic financial institution is also 1 million pesos. And it is agreed that the fixed rate per annum is 3% and the term of financing is 6 months. In this case study, we are required to calculate for the total profit amount, the total Murabaha sales price, the monthly installment, the cost portion of such installment, and the profit portion of the said installment. Of course, before we can calculate the total profit amount or the total Muraba sales price, the first step is to calculate or to determine the total profit amount. As you can see here, the formula in calculating or in solving the total profit amount is equal to the amount financed. So the amount financed, which is the liquidity requirement of 1 million pesos, then multiplied by the profit rate per annum of 3% or at 3%, then again multiplied by the quotient of the term of financing over 12 months. So in this case, the term of financing is 6 months, then over 12. So the total profit amount for this commodity Murabaha, where the liquidity requirement is 1 million pesos, is 15,000 pesos. Since we already determined the total profit amount, we can simply calculate the Murabaha sales price, which is actually the amount of liquidity requirement plus the total profit amount. As such, the total Murabaha sales price is 1,015,000. Again, we need to determine or solve the monthly installment of the Murabaha sales price of 1,015,000. So the simplest way is using this formula is just to determine or calculate the quotient or just divide the total Murabaha sales price by the number of months, which is the term of financing. As such, the monthly installment is 169,167. How about the cost portion of the installment? So the cost portion of the installment is simply calculated or determined by the amount of liquidity requirement divided by the term of financing, which is 6 months. So the cost portion of the installment is 166,667. As such, we can simply calculate for the profit, which is just the difference between the monthly installment based on the Murabaha sales price and the cost portion of such installment. In which case, the total profit amount is 2,500 pesos. Another alternative way of calculating the total profit amount instead of getting the difference as mentioned is to simply divide the total profit amount by the term of financing, which is 6 months. So as such, the same exact number, the same result, 2,500 pesos.